Morning everyone, NWA Prepper here. Wow, man, there's so much swirling around in my head today. But the biggest thing is, what is your mindset? Is being prepared for emergencies something that you do, or do you live it? Because it's different, and both of them are fine. Both of them are fine. And you won't find many preparedness folks that'll tell you both are fine. One is better than the other, I'm not gonna lie. So the difference to me is, if you're just doing preparedness, then you have, you built a bug out bag and you watch lots of the videos. I'm glad you do that. And you watch some Patreon channels, and you watch this, and you read this newsletter, and then you got a couple weeks worth of stuff in your house, and you've got some tools, and you've got a gun and a flashlight, and you've got a first aid kit, and those are good things. I'm excited that you are there. So doing prepping is fine. You go to the meetings, that's good. It's a wonderful place, particularly versus not being prepared at all. And then there is living it, which is you're learning new skills for a purpose. You're preparing stuff with a purpose. You're actually gardening and learning first aid and practicing animal husbandry, and which I don't do that very well. I'm an assistant with that. But you're actually, every day, the things in your life are preparing. It's living as well. You grow your garden not just so you can put an extra can of something away, but you can it so you can get through the winter. And, you succeed in that. And it's so much different. Because there are a lot of people that are into preparedness, they're into prepping, they're survivalists, or they're preppers. And that's wonderful. There's a lot of them. There's a ton of them. But if you're really living it, you probably had to get up this morning and go take care of some animals. I'm not saying you have to, but you probably did. And you probably had to start a fire this morning. I say that's not entirely true, but you know how. You have the capabilities to do it because you planned ahead like that. You live somewhere, or you have a spot where those skills are going to save your life. And they mean life. Everyone thinks, and I'm currently not in this position, but I grew up in a homesteading position. So, cutting firewood and raising chickens and pigs and cows and processing them ourselves, and using the hides, and I was very blessed. I didn't think I was blessed as a kid, but I was very blessed that if we didn't grow it, we probably didn't get to eat it. And so now we still got to go to the store. I'm not saying that. But a lot of our food, the majority of our food for a lot of my life was stuff and animals and vegetables and things that we we grew, we processed, we went and found. I mean, hunting and fishing and gardening and livestock was just a way of life. If you wanted to be warm, you had to start a fire. You know, that's... we never had to cook on the wood stove. We never had to. We did a lot, but it's not because we had to. Very often. I guess sometimes we did. But that's homesteading. I mean, that's the definition that's come around here lately. In my mind. It may be different in your mind. So living it or just doing it are both okay. They're just different levels of the same stairwell, the same ladder. They both start with an awareness. You have to be aware that either you need food or you want to grow your own food, and or you know, whatever kicks it off. You know, was it you don't want to be cold? And you know, the electricity went out. How can we fix that in the future? Grocery stores closed because of electricity, or I can't get to it because of snow. How do I want to eat next time? How am I going to be better ready for these little emergencies? And it just kind of grows. So no matter where you are on the ladder of preparedness mindset, as long as you're not on the ground, which if you're watching this video at 6 minutes or 7 minutes in, you're not on the ground level. You're at least 1 or 2 rungs up the ladder. Well, keep climbing. And I want you to keep continually climbing, because it's a ladder that never ends, as all ladders worth climbing are. They never end. Your spiritual life is a ladder that never ends. It's a ladder I slide down a lot, but as long as I keep trying to climb up it. The same thing with your work life, your home life. And I don't say that to mean, oh, the drudgery of a never-ending ladder. I mean that of the joy of there's always something else you can do, always something else you can learn, always something else you can experience. Because that's what I really want for you. I want you to experience being ready for emergencies. And some people were like, well, that's kind of a jerk. I didn't say I want you to experience emergencies. I want you to experience the joy of being ready when they happen. Not just for today, but for tomorrow. You guys are great. Stay on the ladder, no matter where you're at. If you're happy where you are, stay where you are. If you want challenges, if you wanted to go a little bit further, I encourage you to do that. Look up. And the great thing about ladders is, as we're climbing, you look up, and when you look up, you're looking to the Lord. Let's get ready.